All right, we're ready.
Molecular integrity.
Thank God. Take her away.
Would you like to define molecular integrity to us?
Yeah, so it's like when something is say take this candle for instance. It is hard, its shape is taken, and it does not move because its molecular integrity is all intact. If you were to light the candle on the inside, its molecular integrity has become degraded. And now it's moldable to your whims. Yeah, basically that.
All right, welcome to the One Podcast of Adventure Rule, episode number 172.
Damn.
We're getting close to the Golden Goose's big weight.
Now we're gonna miss it all together.
Big weight.
Big weight. I am the Beast Snow for this episode, joined today by the wise man himself, Jordy, the tribal chief himself, Jake, the pizza man himself, Cody, and the greatest of all time, Devin.
Snowman Reigns.
No, that's you.
Snowman Reigns.
Just like every single episode, Devin's going to bring us the best news of the week. I hope he starts with one news, because I need to discuss it with him. Hopefully he starts, but we'll get to it. No? All right. We're gonna
I got one, yeah.
Okay, we're going to hit the gym, Jake's Power Hour, see what he's playing, and then we're going to see what we're all playing. Hopefully he's been playing something other than Minecraft.
Hopefully.
And then we're going to go into the Shadow Realm, see what the Shadow knows this week. It's going to be X-Men, unless he's been delivering too many pizzas to where he couldn't watch it. He's been watching. Okay, you can even check his shirt. And we'll be talking about the series finale of Shogun as well.
Oh.
We'll relive that. We're going to talk some wrestling. Big releases happened this week. And we're going to talk about AEW Dynasty. Apparently the greatest match of all time happened during it, but we'll talk about it. And is Jordy going to tune the band up this week?
I sure am.
It's time.
I sure am.
It's been
Been a month.
We need a strong tune-up this month.
Woo! Best segment of the month. Jordy is going to tune you up. He's going to tell you about some music and maybe some newsworthy things coming from music that you need to worry about, all right? But, before we get into that, let's play Do You Know a TOPTERTA? I'm going to ask you guys this question. All right, we're going to have a little banter, a little discussion, arguments, have a little fun with it. So I had to scour the whole internet, the whole Twitterverse for this question. I'm going to ask you guys this question. What is your favorite style of chip?
Ooh.
Favorite style of chip? Like shape?
Like tortilla, kettle, wavy.
Okay.
Lay's classic.
You don't like that paper thin salt and grease, Devin?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Well, let the chef, the best of it, best in the world, the greatest to ever do anything, Devin, tell you what his favorite chip is first.
I am not the greatest to ever do anything except maybe play Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2. But
So specific.
for sure. For sure. I can't say for sure. I think the greatest potato chip style is not a potato at all. For it is a corn tortilla chip. Fresh out of the fryer, holds everything perfectly. Flavor you can bend to your whims. Even just some plain old salt. Magnifique. And also, wavy's pretty good too.
My favorite would be Puffs.
Unexpected.
Okay. You talking about like a cheese poof?
Yeah.
Okay.
A Pringle?
Okay.
I do fuck with Pringles.
I don't mind Pringles. They're a much better Lay's style potato chip. We could say Pringle style. I could get on board with that.
I like. I think my favorite is Cheeto, like the regular Cheeto.
Yeah, what would you call that style of
Don't know, but I like it.
It's just Cheeto, man.
the Cheeto style?
Yeah. Club.
Yeah.
Club.
Bumpy's Club. What? Speaking, and for that matter, what is a Cheeto? Like, obviously, a potato chip, a Lay's potato chip is a potato. Like, Dorito is a corn tortilla.
Right.
What is it?
What the
What
fuck
is a Cheeto?
Is a Cheeto? I don't know.
think the more you question it, the worse it gets. So moving on.
It's something that falls off of Chester when he wakes up in the morning.
Oh
no.
Comes right off his tail.
You know, like the people that don't shower ever, and like,
No,
like maybe they scratch themselves, and you hear it like scratching and scratching, like something's falling off of them.
That's
Undertale.
your favorite, Jake?
It's his Undertale.
Yummy.
Mine is a very specific one that no longer exists, but it is the original recipe Jones potato chip that is wavy.
Jones, like the soda?
No,
Like the chip.
like the potato company.
Never heard of it.
It's an Ohio thing. People used to come from far and wide for it. Then they changed their recipe, and now it is no longer as good.
You know what else comes from Ohio, though?
Longa Burger baskets.
Grippos.
Hey, we do love Grippos around here.
Oh, yeah.
Grippos are fine.
We do love Grippo.
Fine.
I fuck with their thin style potato
I
chip.
do too.
Because it's packed with flavor.
I would say if you ask me my favorite kind of potato chip, it's probably the barbecue Grippos.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah.
I don't eat them very often, but I think my favorite kind is the chili cheese Fritos.
Oh, those are good too. Oh, Fritos are good chips too. That's a good
Fritos
kind
and
of
chip.
I just
And-
can't eat
and chili?
many of them.
And chili.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, anything that you like get your scoopables and start getting some good shit to scoop, then that just changes the game.
All right, Snow.
Kettle. Mine's Kettle.
I can see it. Yeah, I mean,
Like
kettle
Kettle?
ain't bad. It's got to be from the right company though, because people be fucking up kettle chips.
Like
I
like Kettle.
Snow
Miss
likes one
Vicky's.
brand.
What?
I'm saying Snow likes a brand. I know what brand Snow likes.
What brand?
The jalapeno and the salt and Vinny. What are
Miss
those?
Vicky's.
Kettle brand.
Miss
Right?
Vicky's?
Yeah, Miss Vicky's.
No, I mean Snow eats Kettle brand.
Oh, yeah. I've been enjoying the dill pickle ones lately, even though they're not. Well, they're kettle wavy, so.
Ooh, I haven't tried kettle wavy.
I haven't either. I do like dill pickle.
I do too.
I like the spicy dill pickle. No, that's
That sounds like it's right up my alley.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin Blair.
All right, who's ready? Put your fives up. Everybody, put the 5 up. Got to put the 5 up.
I'll put 5 on it.
Everybody got to put the 5 up. The greatest number 5 in the history of sports, Reginald Theodore Bush, is getting his Heisman back.
Yes, that is honestly great news.
Yes, I'm like, I'm sure
It's
if
such
you've seen me,
bullshit. That
if you've
it
seen me
didn't
on
happen.
Twitter since it happened, I've
Not-
been all about giving him his Heisman back.
Not gonna say I put it in motion by my comments last week, but
You did not put it in motion.
Probably.
Not
Yeah.
only that, Johnny Manziel on board too.
Hey,
he's on board
You
with
can-
a lot of things.
he's a good brother.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I'm very happy about
Next,
Good.
Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame. Let's go.
that. I'm for that as well.
do you mean,
You gotta
That's a bit harder of a sell.
I don't think so. I think it's a harder sell to like the weird baseball purists, and you see where baseball's gone because of them. The White Sox had 2 games in one day, like 30 people total showed up.
The most expensive baseball player literally can't even play his position right now.
Yeah, baseball sucks, and it's because Barry Bonds isn't in the Hall of Fame.
When,
Put that on a reel, bitch.
when you're right, you're right.
Bitch has been called.
It's not calling. I'm calling baseball, bitch. All right. Speaking of bitch, Target rumored to stop selling physical media by 2025. Go the way of Best Buy.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna be at Best Buy tomorrow because I want to check it out, see what they sell since nothing's there. Just like TVs and stuff. Like
Probably TVs, computers, tablets,
Yeah,
Overpriced pre-built
there's
computers.
still like a lot of hardware they can
appliances.
No movies, no games, nothing.
Bro, that's
I
like
don't know if you've been to Best Buy in a while.
like
That's like a
5%
section and
of
a
the
half.
store. Yeah.
No, I have not been to Best Buy since I took Chongo there like 2 Black Fridays ago.
And I
3
pooped.
maybe.
I remember
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
when he crop dusted the entire city of Indianapolis.
Oh my god. Got back in the car. I was like, what's that smell? It was hilariously. It was a good time, honestly.
Always is, brother.
Larian Studios has 2 games in development based on their own IP. So for sure off Baldur's Gate, we knew that, but 2 new games in development based on their own IP. Supposedly nothing like Baldur's Gate.
Ooh.
There was a new Deadpool Wolverine trailer that dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Looked pretty good.
Looks so good.
Agree.
Hugh Jackman, 55 years old. Looking good.
Looking real good. And not CGI this time, from what I understand.
What do you mean this time? Oh, do you mean when they made him young in Logan?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
But the
Still
shoulder,
waiting.
so she took the shoulder pads off.
I was about to bring that up. Bro, when his arms look like that, don't put the shoulder pads on them. You want to see those boys. Suit looks good though. Suit really looks good.
I love the classic blue and yellow. I do not like the brown and yellow, so I'm glad they didn't go with that. Do you?
I do.
It's fine. It has its moments, but it just like
It
makes me think of like a fucking grumpy 80-year-old.
I like the blue and yellow more, but I do like the brown and yellow. This one is just hilarious and poor timing on that guy from Mexico's part because you're now able to have profiles on Crunchyroll. If he could have just held out watching the same shit as me just a little longer, he could still have my Crunchyroll. But he couldn't wait, and now he'll never get it. But yeah, new profiles are now available on Crunchyroll. If anybody wanted to share a Crunchyroll, you are now. I'm guessing you're going to be able to. I didn't see anything about password sharing crackdowns on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I doubt it. It'd be weird to be like, hey, now you can have separate profiles. Also, do not share this with anybody.
Right.
I mean, especially when they were letting that guy in Mexico just watch everything and change everything to Spanish.
Hey, they're like, I've only had to deal with their customer service one time, and it was like one of the best experiences that I've ever had. There was an account that it kept saying that I had signed up for through Crunchyroll, and it was taking it out of my account each month, but I didn't have premium on any of my accounts. So I messaged them and like showed them the receipts and showed them like all this, statements from my bank and everything, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, shit, our bad. We'll go ahead and refund you like the entire year's worth of like charges that we did. So my bad." Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah, all right.
Yeah, I've had Crunchyroll since their inception. I think they're great all around.
Switch between Crunchyroll and Funimation, but now that they're the same,
Crunchyroll, a lot of people don't know, but like they have their online store too, where they sell a bunch of exclusive stuff.
Yeah, isn't that where you got a couple? Well, not like it's where a lot of people get their statues and shit, isn't it?
Very. I might have gotten like one. I get some. I buy like hoodies and stuff off there. They come really quick, really good quality. Good stuff.
Shout out to Crunchyroll.
Shout out Crunchyroll, love them. Samus is not in Fortnite because Nintendo only wanted her on the Switch, and Fortnite was like, no. So Nintendo said, no. In Pal World, a couple new pals have been revealed.
Oh,
One named Foxicle. Anybody seen this yet?
No.
Fox.
Because I gotta say, as somebody who enjoyed his time on Pal World, okay, and doesn't care too much about the blatant ripoff
yeah.
of Pokemon, it looks like a Alolan Ninetales with Glaceon's ears.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
100% for sure. And also revealed a Firebird thing named Suzaku. Looks fine. Will I ever go back to Pal World? Boy, I hope, but I doubt it.
Question. What are you talking about revealed?
Like they,
Like, what was the reveal? Like, they were just talking about them?
no, it was like a gameplay trailer. I don't know. Like they showed in-game footage of the pals.
those have been
Okay.
in the game.
Yeah. That's why I was asking. So it was a showcase.
Yeah, I guess.
Which I guess makes sense because they are like in the later regions.
They've been in the game.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I've
I
had
thought.
Suzaku for a while.
Oh, I
There's
so
a
I
water
thought
Suzaku.
I thought that had been in the game. I was pretty sure it had, but then I don't remember ever seeing the Foxicle at all.
I don't remember the
They're-
Foxicle.
I do.
There's a lot of them around the tower that's up in the high ice mountain.
Yeah, like the very,
Ooh.
very north.
They're all over up there.
That's crazy. It's really fun. It's funny because I got that from Pal World's Twitter, and they said new pal revealed.
That's
Uh,
weird because both of those pals have been in since day one.
Yeah.
Oh, hey man.
I'm pretty sure me and Jordy have gone on ice adventures and gotten them together.
Yes.
Shout out Pal World. Your ripoffs are great.
Look, I was real big into the game and I did enjoy it for a long time, but after so many times of like, oh, forgot to put my pals away and now everybody's dead, I didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Even in my solo game, like it just got stale.
Yeah.
I got so far, and it got to the point where it was like, okay, every hour I have to make new spheres to go hunt for shit. But I'm at a point where now it takes like hours and hours and hours to make 100 spheres.
Yeah, it
So
became
it's just-
more of a job than like
Than an actual game.
playing.
So I built like a castle that encompassed almost the whole area that you could be in, and like after that, I was like, what else? What else is there? Like I come to and I put like ornate rooms and shit in there, and I was just like, what else is there to do now?
I'm sure I'll go
Just
back to it eventually.
Look at my house. I mean, I hope I do, honestly, because I mean, I had fun when I played it, but like,
Yeah, it's a
once you
fun
run-
game.
Once you run out of stuff to do, like you run out of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Like, if they had
would
the
be
full story-
interested- Go ahead. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if they had the full story set up and there was like an actual in-game, sure. I'd probably go back once all that is there.
Yeah, Palworld had some good stuff, but not enough.
I would be interested to play it with mods.
Yeah, same.
not
But every
bad
time
idea.
I load up CurseForge, it's like, hey, do you know Power World has like a fuck ton of mods you can do? I'm like, okay.
So 7 Days to Die is leaving early access.
What?
Would you like to know how long it was in early access?
Years.
6 years.
Longer than 7 days.
Definitely longer than 7 days. Ironically, longer than 6 years.
Wow.
Had to been at least, let me guess. 11.
I'm letting you guess.
11.
Ooh, you are
9.
so close.
years.
Oh, so close as well. Cody,
10?
our savior. It was in early access for 10 years.
That's crazy. At that point, it's not early access anymore.
That's what I thought as I was writing it down.
I mean, that's pretty
Um,
fucking close to Baldur's Gate.
It's time for the second game to come
No,
out.
it's not. Baldur's Gate was in access for like 2.5 years.
Yeah, it was two or three for
Pretty
sure.
close.
Not 10. Literally a third.
10 years. I mean, come on. I was 10 years ago. I was 21. Come on.
Man, what a time to be alive.
Yeah.
10 years ago, we didn't even have an ICW rerun. Like,
Yeah.
run back.
Oh my
Like,
god. It's just crazy. Crazy. The original Blair Witch Project cast wants retroactive residuals and more from Lionsgate. Yeah, I thought it was pretty strange. But apparently Lionsgate wants to do more in that like universe. All right.
Okay.
So the actors and actress want retroactive residuals, which led me on like a kind of a wild goose chase to see what these people have been up to. One of them has acted pretty regularly. One of the guys, I could not tell you which one. The other guy, like, stopped completely pretty much. And the girl, she said she became like so famous that she could not live. She had to change her name.
never even heard of her.
Heather Donahue, or I think is her name in the movie. I'm sorry, it was her real name. They acted under their real names.
Mm.
So her name just became like too famous, and she couldn't do it. And that's why in the Blair Witch Project, the remake that just happened a few years ago,
Yeah.
they didn't reference her name at all. She was just the sister.
Ah.
Yes, she wouldn't give them the rights to it, which just is hilarious. Like, you know, and her Wikipedia page is all about how like she wanted to act forever.
And then she got famous and didn't want to be famous.
Yeah, no. Well, what's funny is she was still trying to act. She was in a couple things, but she was in nothing like big.
It's also weird that she wouldn't give them the rights, but then now is like, all right, but I want the royalties though.
I mean, I would probably want royalties too from something that did as well as Blair Witch Project did. But like, I think now a little late to be asking. Yeah, no. I thought it was a silly story. For as much as I do really enjoy the first Blair Witch Project, the second movie is unbearably hilariously bad.
Oh, for sure.
The remake is whatever. Yeah, so PS5 has added community game help features. So if you're stuck on a level, you press the PS button, and there's usually like a little tips section that'll come up where you can get tips from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now people can upload stuff into that certain area and kind of show you where to go, what to do.
Try finger butthole.
Oh man, I miss those days.
Classic.
Absolutely classic. Fallout 76 had over 1 million players in a single day after the show debuted.
That's crazy.
Yeah, especially for how much hate that game got.
It's not even a bad game. Like,
well, I was gonna say it's kind of in the same vein as No Man's Sky, where it got better after they released the full game.
I played it at launch and I enjoyed it.
I never played it but I did read people did not like it.
Never loved it.
For years, I only knew one person that liked it.
Who?
It was you.
Oh.
All right. So Shogun, the show's co-creator, Justin Marks, is open to a second season if the story is right and everyone is on board. I think it's pretty obvious what the story would be. But if everyone's on board and stuff like that, obviously the guy who wrote the books died in 93. And he was supposed to write a sequel to this, I found out today. He was supposed to write a sequel to Shogun. He didn't. He wrote some other stuff. He did write another book in 93 before he died that takes place in Japan as well.
R.I.P., brother.
So 2K dropped a new NFL mobile card game called NFL Playmakers. It's free to play with microtransactions. Yes, I said 2K. They cannot do the simulation style, so they went mobile card. I watched the trailer for it. I mean, it looks like a PS1 game. And from the trailer, no idea how the cards work because it's just like a player's face and some numbers. So I can't tell you too much about it, but it is a thing. CJ Stroud is the cover athlete. One Piece season 2 coming 2025. That is for sure.
Wait, what'd you just say?
One Piece season 2 coming 2025.
The live action.
Yeah, I possibly the remake as well. And this one, I don't know, man. This one seemed kind of cool, but confusing, and it is in all aspects, not just the one we're going to talk about it in, and it applies to my work as well. The FTC has banned non-competes. So that means Jinder Mahal can be on AEW tonight.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah, so no more non-competes. I honestly don't know if it's true.
It is.
For sure. All right.
Mhm.
Well, I'll take your word for it. Yeah, so yeah, no non-competes. How do you feel? You like it? You think it's a good idea?
Like it a lot.
I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I think non-completes are silly.
Yep. Anyway, that's all I've got. Carry on.
What?
Sorry.
You know,
I let you down. Just like I do, I let you down every week, and then twice 1 week every month.
can I give you some rumors though?
I would prefer if you did.
This is both from Ubisoft, our favorite developers, right?
I do love. Yeah.
The Watch Dogs series is apparently dead and buried.
Really?
It's weird. Doesn't get the series.
I don't know why, but they have canceled multiple projects based on the franchise. So,
They fired everybody who was working on it.
and there's some early details for Assassin's Creed Hex planned for 2026. There's a fear system. The female protagonist has powers. Spells to possess a cat.
Oh, sick.
Hunted by a 16th century German soldiers. And some more linear experience with some open world design. So,
Okay.
interesting. You guys like NBA 2K?
Mm-hmm.
Sure do.
Take-Two has won its lawsuit against tattoo artist Jimmy Hayden over LeBron James tattoos in the game.
No, just like the Randy Orton lawsuit. Amazing. I
This
don't understand that.
I think if you have the likeness to something, you should be allowed to use the tattoo that the person has.
I think you are, and that's the argument. The way the argument was made.
Okay.
I mean, I would assume. I mean, come on, just fucking come on.
Well, you're paying somebody to tattoo their art on you, so I would assume they give you.
Yeah, just yeah, exactly. Like it's once it's on your. It's not like it's a piece of paper. It is on your body. If you are agreeing to put that tattoo on somebody's body, once you leave the tattoo shop with it on you,
it's yours.
You may have drawn it, but it is no longer your property.
Right.
That's fair.
And that's coming from somebody who can draw.
Yeah, best in the world at it. We know.
I'm fairly decent.
This one is only for Devin.
Awesome.
Literally only. Apple have reportedly cut production of the $3,500 Apple Vision Pro amid lower than expected demand.
Yep. All my Apple products, sad. So, oh.
And my final one, President Joe Biden plans to sign the new foreign aid bill, which
also
includes the TikTok ban.
Yep.
I actually saw this, but I didn't even think about it because I don't use TikTok. That's my bad. That's on me. Wait, is that where I? No, it can't be. I watch him on Facebook. You guys are amongst yourselves.
What are we arguing about?
Guns? We'll wait to deal with that later.
Hey, don't listen. Listen.
Minimum wage? We'll deal with that later. Healthcare? Push that
Deal with it
aside.
later.
TikTok,
we won't do that at all.
TikTok needs to be done right now. Ban it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny where the priorities lie, huh?
That's because most of the people that
Dog.
vote on that kind of shit don't know a damn thing about it.
No, it's also because they all get health insurance and they all have money and they all don't have to
Yeah,
worry
but-
about anything
True.
except for TikTok.
They are very removed from what the rest of us have to deal with.
So, what's the company? ByteDance? Or I think that's what they're has 9 months to sell the company to a US based, or else it'll get banned. But with the lawsuits coming on that, it could be pushed back, and who knows if it even. Who knows? I don't. It's silly. I don't know.
Wild. Also, I love that their whole thing is like, well, we'll let you continue to do everything you're doing, but it has to be under our roof. Like, nothing about it's going to change. We just want to be the ones that benefit from it.
Well, yeah, that was
Come
kind
on.
of the point from the beginning. It's the number one social media app, the
Cody.
number one point of communication between everyone in the world
You know that's the American way.
who would vote for something or agree to something or join something. Of course, they want control over that.
They can't control the narrative on TikTok, Yet.
Excuse.
Yeah, not until it's an American business.
Oh no. Can't wait to get ads that don't pertain to me at all.
I can't wait for it to be sold to what's the Yahoo's name that owns Twitter now? What's his name again?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk?
Yeah,
Elliot Musk.
It's gonna be called X2 or something stupid.
Triple X.
Triple X. No, that's X.
Damn near.
I do be seeing titties a lot more than I used to.
All right, let's hit the gym. Jake's Power Hour. What is old Jake boy playing?
Well, you ready to be disappointed?
Always.
It's
Disappoint
Minecraft.
us all. Disappoint us all.
It is Minecraft, of course. I'm now in the process of growing emeralds and diamonds and all the things.
Growing.
Growing
Yeah,
them, yes.
he's not playing Minecraft anymore. He's
Back in my
playing the
day.
system.
Cody's just jealous.
Oh, no, you do what you want to do. I don't care.
He hates me. It's fine.
You play too much.
I probably do.
Anybody not playing Minecraft?
Playing something new?
I think. Did I talk about Dogma last week?
Nope.
Unfortunately,
playing.
I didn't.
I've been playing some Dragon's Dogma. So far, not my favorite thing. Some things I really, really dislike about it. But the game does have some charming features.
Like the Lost Gauge.
That is the most despicable piece of shit. I like the Lost Gauge. It's fine, whatever. But like, why even have health potions then? Because you can't use them. And I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. I do love cooking at camp.
I do love that they just have real food in there.
But the quality of those pictures are so just amazing. It's beautiful to look at, and
It's hilarious, yeah.
yeah. I do love the pawns. I think the pawns are great. I had to. I was looking at a chest I couldn't reach. Didn't know how to get up there. I thought I could throw a pawn up there, so I grabbed Chongo's pawn, right? Because I took Chongo's pawn with me. So I picked him up, and I see that I can't reach even throwing him, but I thought I'm gonna throw him anyway. So I threw him. He hit the wall, and he was pissed. But he got up there, and he grabbed the he grabbed the chest for me anyway. It was pretty funny. I do like some of the enemies. They're cool. I don't like that there's so many like they're just lizard men and goblins everywhere for the most part. Like they're cool when you first see them, but then the lizard men are like all the same with just different elements. Trolls can attack you in like the main town. They can just fucking run amok. Look at that fellow. There's some fellows over there running amok. Yeah, the fast travel leaves a lot to be desired.
My brain just caught up to what you said. Hilarious.
Thank you. I was walking around the main city, like the capital city. Guards just started fucking fighting me for no reason. They jumped me.
That never happened to me.
Yeah, it's so like some of the I don't know if it's buggy or just like some of the things that accidentally happen do make the game a little charming. I do think the game looks good, but no dodge, the lost gauge, the fast travel, stuff to be desired. I don't have a rating yet. We'll come back to it. I'll beat it probably over the weekend. But it is a fun game for now. No lock on to. I also don't like.
Yeah, I wish there was a lock on.
Yeah, all I've got.
Is that everybody then?
Of course.
Okay, I got one. And it's a fun one. So recently they have started up the technical test for Hades 2.
Oh.
And you could sign up to be a part of that. Sorry, Jordy. And I was able to be a part of it, and I've been playing the shit out of it, and it's fucking amazing, man. I like the first Hades was already like it's probably in the top 3 of my all-time favorite games.
Hey.
And they still somehow did more. They changed enough stuff with it. You are, for the people that played, you are no longer following Zagreus. I'm not going to get into the story stuff because it's going to be important stuff, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But you are playing as his daughter now. And it has a lot of the same types of systems, like Skelly is still there. Charon is still there. Right now, some of the gods have placeholders, so they're just robes with like a different color for whoever they are. I think Hephaestus, Charon, and I can't remember the other ones, but there's a few of them that have placeholders just until early access and all that starts up. That still plays like the first Hades. There's different weapons. They have your normal attacks, they have your special attacks, and then they have your cast attacks, which your cast for your first weapon's like a witch staff. It just does like a circle on the ground that sucks people in, stops them from moving, and then does damage to them and kind of explodes. You can charge up each of your attacks, which is cool. I mean, you could in the first one, but like that continued. They added a new like the best I can describe it is an ultimate. There is another god that comes into play that they have stipulations. They're all you have to use like a certain amount of mana in one room in order for it to trigger. But it does stuff like one of my favorites that I haven't really got to fully use it yet, but once you use 140 mana in a room, you hit up to 10 creatures and morph them all into sheep.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
So it's so fucking cool. Right now, you can only go to the first like boss, but the way that the technical test has been running is you get until you beat that boss 5 times. Which is kind of cool because you're incentivized to like not like try and break the game and just play and You can unlock everything that you can unlock, but once you beat the boss 5 times, then that save file is done. You can start on another save file, but you can't do any more on that. They still have the ambrosia, not the ambrosia, the nectar that you can give to characters. You can still talk to pretty much everybody as long as they have dialogue to give to you. The meta progression is still there, so you still have your gather up, certain things along the run, and then when you go home, you do the things to make it more powerful and do all that kind of stuff. I don't know, it's just so fucking good. I cannot wait until this is in early access. I will absolutely be playing it. Most of the original gods are back. There are a couple of new ones, and Artemis just helps you kill people in random rooms now. She'll just pop up and be shooting at people with you.
Love it.
So far, I have not seen any of the dual powers where, if you had, you could have Zeus and Poseidon, and it would, your waves would also be electrified. So far, I have not seen any of that yet. In fact, the only thing that I have seen is that if there are 2 cast powers, it will erase the other one. So hopefully they have the duos again, because that was one of my favorite aspects of it, is getting to the point where you can double them up and just, like I said, having your all right, well, your special does a wave that also electrocutes the fuck out of everybody. That kind of stuff was cool. So we'll see. Yeah, the story's great. I'm excited to see what comes of it. You still get your little one fiery foot every time you walk. But 10 out of 10 for sure right now. There's not a single thing in this that I'm I don't really like that. Nothing. Love it all.
Damn.
I'm excited to see what the other weapons are, how everything is set up, what the full story is, what bosses we have along the way. I'm just ready for all of it. Just ready.
It's gonna be so fun to play on PlayStation.
However you want to play it, brother. That's good.
I'll play it on Switch.
I would advise not doing that.
What? That's where I played the first one.
Yeah, fair. However you want to play it.
That's how I played it too.
I think it was only on the Switch. I mean, a computer, but
I'm not lame.
who has time for that?
Right.